Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Rizwan. I will discuss about the demonstration of plant responses to growth regulator. Plant growth regulator include plant hormones in which natural or synthetic hormone, but also include non-nutrient chemical not found naturally in plant cell that when applied to plant when applied in plant that influence on their growth and development. PD are classified on the basis of origin, that is that is natural hormones and synthetic hormones. Natural hormones produce like some tissues of plant. Synthetic hormone that is produced artificially in photosynthesis activity. Example of natural hormones that is IA, and example of synthetic hormone that is IBA. Different hormones having different functions. I will discuss one by one and their functions. First one is auxin. Auxin move to auxin mean to grow. Active auxin found in plants that is involved in 3-acidic acid. Different function of auxin. First one is cell elongation, in which auxin is a plant hormones produced in stem tip promote the cell elongation. Auxin move to darker side of plant, causing cells there to growing that is corresponding to the lighter side of plant. Second, phototropism. Phototropism promote the auxin promote the phototropism. This produces a curving plant stem tip towards the light. Plant movement are known as phototropism. Third function of auxin that is gravitropism. Plant shoots growing opposite traction of gravity by gravitropism. High concentration of auxin move towards the bottom side of the shoot to initiate cell growth of the bottom cells while suppressing cell growth on the top of shoot. Next function of auxin that is apical dominance, in which auxin apply from apical but represses the plant growth of lateral bud. Third, next function of auxin that is root initiation. Root initiation in which auxin promote root initiation. Auxin include both growth of pre-existing roots and adventitious roots formation, for example branchings of the root. Next function of auxin that is ethylene production. Ethylene promotes root elongation in a concentration fruit growth manners. Auxin promote the ethylene biosynthesis that leading to the longer root. And next function is fruit growth, in which auxin promote the fruit growth. Next function is weed control. Then next hormone, that is gibberellin. Gibberellin. If when gibberellic acid apply uh, larger amount in the plant, then growth will be retarded. Mean that growth will be reduced. The following function have gibberellic acid. First one is stem growth elongation. Tips, stem tips or elongation, fruit, more fruit, stem growth and development. Next function is bolting and flowering. Fruit growth, fruit formation without fertilization, for example, orange, guava. Third is dormancy, natural look by that is by the spring season autumn. Natural control hydrogen also induced by spring gibberellin acid enhance the nest growth for the nest season of plant. Next function of gibberellic acid, fruit growth. Fruit growth. If gibberellic acid promote fruit growth, if low quantity of spray applied in the plant, then more fruit grows and more leaf production. Then is orthocarpy. It is the growth of ovary into seedless fruit in the absence of pollination and fertilization. It may occur naturally by exogenesis application of hormones levels. Next hormones of plant growth regulator, that is cytokinins. Cytokinins, different function. I will discuss one by one. First one is cell division and organ formation. Plant cell that stem or vigorous in looking the growth and development. Second function of cytokinins, that is senescence. Senescence defined as aging of the plant. Senescence and non-senescence mean that it is necessary to death of plant tissue before physiological function. Next function of cytokinin, that is stomatal opening. Stomatal opening in which promote the cytokinins promote the stomatal opening. It has been shown that increased cytokinins concentration in xylem sap promotes and decreased sensitivity of abscisic acid. Next function of cytokinins, that is lateral bird break and expiration. Next hormones. Next hormone, that is brassinosteroids, that have different function. First one is shoot elongation. Second one is second is increase crop yield. Next, assimilate uptake, enhance xylem differentiation, enhance resistance to chilling, disease, herbicides, and soil stress. Next, promote germination. Next, insecticides. Next, use in plant culture. The last hormones I will discuss. No, sorry. Second last hormones I will discuss, that is abscisic acid. Abscisic acid have different function. Abscisic acid plant growing in the shading. Different function. First one is plant stress signal, dormancy, abscissing, delay seed germination, delay seed germination. Next and last hormones, that is ethylene. In ethylene have different functions. First one is ripening, fruit ripening. Fruit ripening, seedling growth, senescence, abscissing, sex separation. These are the functions of ethylene. Fruit ripening. It is the function of ethylene. Ethylene is a plant hormone regulating the growth ripening by coordinating the expression of genes that are responsible for a variety of processes including rise in respiration, change in color, texture, aroma, and flavor. Another function of ethylene, that is seedling growth. Plant growth, seedling growth, in which plant growth and development, and it is a major regulator of stress responses. It inhibits vegetative growth by restricting cell elongation mainly through cross talk with oxygen. So my topic is over. I hope when you will see this video, you are understand. You will understand Thank, thanks, Lafis.